to talk about leadership and how I see leadership in the online space and how you should implement leadership to everything you do, whether if it's friendship, relationship, business related, and so on. I believe leadership it's a skill that has to be developed every single day, and most leaders are optimistic. That's something I want to touch on as well. If you are a negative leader, first of all, you're never going to be a leader. If you're a negative person, because leaders tend to be optimistic. If you spend a lot of time looking into the problem instead of solving the problem itself, you're going to waste a lot of time, effort, energy, and your company is likely to break and be fucked. Do you know what I mean? But what happens is if you are optimistic leader, everything is going to look different because every day you're working. However, if you're working remotely or if you're working in the office, anytime you walk into your company, you will know that you are optimistic and people will eventually like you more. And that comes with confidence as well. But you cannot be a negative leader. That will definitely destroy your business, destroy your family, and everything you potentially building. But you see that a lot. You still see that big companies have very, very bad CEOs and very negative people, which is not a cool thing to have inside your company culture because everybody can make money, but people really, really stay for the culture itself. And I believe being an optimistic leader can just, attract people so much, and your opportunity to grow it's 10x better than anything else. You know what? Yeah. So when you decide to build something, build a team, like I personally work from B2B, so I work with freelancers, I work from company to company, so things do operate differently, but even knowing that I don't see people every day, I have to be an optimistic leader because I cannot be negative. You can't be negative in business. We are here to solve things. We're here to bring solutions. We're here to optimize things. And we need to have that in our board. We need to have that in mind every single day. Think about it. If you are negative, even like you're working online, who wants to watch your videos? Who wants to talk with you? Who wants to join your groups? That will never attract people if you are a bad leader, if you are a negative person, even if you work online, because why people will listen to you if you're negative, if you don't bring solutions, if you don't show up strong enough for everybody. And that's how you build a team. Whether if it's online, whether it is B2B, whether it is B2C, you must be an optimistic leader. And remember, the world is run by optimistic people, right? When you look into Dubai, example, you see is a city, is of the desert. And I'm pretty sure all the leaders were very optimistic and excited about it. Example, okay? Few years ago, they decided to build a city, and someone were very optimistic about having a city in the desert. And a lot of people thought, like, you know what? That's actually a crazy, insane idea. Will never work. You can't have this attitude when it comes to building. Everything is energy, So you attract this kind of people. But I myself, before I worked with very negative leaders, and that's not a nice thing to do. So you start to build something, have in mind that you need to be optimistic no matter what, because even if you're negative, it's going to be very hard to close deals, to find investors, to build a community. People don't tend to be with you in the long-term talkie. You might be able to fake, you might be a little bit shady at the beginning, but if you are negative, end of the day, you will never be able to be a leader. And yeah, I just wanted to drop this quick message today and how I feel about seeing a lot of startups, a lot of companies, a lot of big businesses with very heavy negative leaders on top. It's absolutely crazy. If you are building something, you need to have loyalty around you. You need to have respect around you. And the only way to earn that is through being a great example, optimistic leader. And I believe that's everything we need in our days and everything we could potentially, kind of strive for. to create a better world, a better future, and more leaders. Because here's the thing: leaders work with leaders, and leaders are optimists. So it's like it's an entire energy call that just grow together. So I'll see you guys on the next one.